pull up your box again. I want to see what the prototype looks like.
All right.
So, a couple of questions. Obviously, I buy supplements.
I noticed that.
I've got my protein, my creatine, all of that. The one major question that obviously you mentioned putting it inside gyms, right? In the U.S., I don't think that's very viable. And the reason is because every gym sells supplements. Actually, my wife is giving me a hard time about it. I have 4 gym memberships. One close to my office, one close to my house, and the one that she goes to. So is this primarily, would it be for Mexico, Latin America, or do you see some large benefit for the gyms in the U.S.?
This is first for Mexico.
Okay.
Actually, first for Jalisco state. All the products sold at Jalisco, Guadalajara. And actually, here in the U.S. it's very common that all gyms has their products.
Yeah.
But in the case of Mexico, it's not that way. There are, of course, a lot of gyms that has their products. But in the case that, for example, if they already have their products, it's a 90% of probability that we have a better price.
Okay.
So you want to sell our products instead of someone else.
Okay.
And that's why one of the advantage that we have.
So do they not, the gyms in Mexico currently don't have the supplement sales, the little retail section that they have in the U.S.?
No. There are some gyms that they have their supplements, but it's not like only a couple of supplements, so it's not very...
Okay. Are there large chains of gyms in Mexico? Or would you have to go to literally, 671 different gyms and find an agreement with them?
It's not literal because there are a couple of chains.
Okay.
So the most important chain has 49 gymnasiums.
Okay.
The next one like 33 gymnasiums and so on. In the case of, for Star, we are planning to go with, for example, like here with USD, they have 2 gyms. In the case of my school in Mexico, it's the same. We have a gym in the school. The main difference is that my school has another 25 branch around the country.
Okay.
So that is like the idea to start. So go with my school, and then when we already have 25 branch, it's not only as a proof of concept, but also like a warranty to other gyms that if we already work with my school, so it's because it's a good product and all that stuff.
Would you run me through the actual box again and how the transaction takes place?
Yeah. Here. This is just like a prototype. One of the prototypes that we already have. Oh, sorry, that's yours. Oh, it's okay.
So there's no product in here.
No.
This is just an interface to order. Okay.
It's only the screen to order. Next day delivery.
Okay. And so essentially you would come in there. Would you offer a whole suite of products or just a couple different things? How would that work?
Well, these are like the brands that we already have.
Okay.
So when you go to the machine,
where are these produced? Where are these brands shipping from when you actually order?
they're from different parts. Most of the brands from USA.
Okay.
And there are a couple of more from Europe.
Where would your inventory be? Would you actually carry, or would you have inventory of every single product that you sold, or?
Not yet.
Okay.
Not yet. Now it's like if you want the product, you pay for the product first, then I order the product, and then I give it to you.
So, if I'm ordering a product, let's say it's protein, it's muscle milk, it's $35, right? And now you're shipping it to me in Mexico.
Yeah.
Okay. From the U.S.
No.
Okay.
Because we have a wholesaler in Mexico.
Who has all of these products.
Exactly.
Okay.
Yeah. So I don't know how they get all these products, and then I only order to them.
Okay.
Yeah.
So, run me through the numbers on a per box basis. So I think you were mentioning $3,000 in gross sales.
Sales.
Okay.
Yeah. It's only $3,000 in sales.
Okay.
Yeah, so it's $3,000 in sales per machine,
Okay.
and to reach this in Mexico, we need about 60 people during a month.
Okay.
So it's not very difficult to have it.
And what are your margins on a $3,000?
Well, of course, depends on the product, the brand, and that stuff,
Sure.
because you know that it's very different. But in average, it's like 50%.
About 50%,
Yeah.
so about $1,500
50 exactly.
per box.
Yeah.
And the cost again of the box?
$4,000.
About $4,000.
Yeah.
So, and of that $1,500, what are you offering to the gym who's letting you use their space?
Oh, well, first they get the money because they get the revenue. So they get like 3 to 5% of profit of revenue according to the cost of the product that they
Okay.
sell. In this case, yeah, it will be like 3 to 5%, but that's not from the 50% that we already have.
Uh-huh.
So
Okay.
that's a part.
Okay, so
Yeah.
you're factoring that in. So if I'm if I own a gym, right? Why wouldn't I, if I was really starting to sell that many supplements within my gym, why wouldn't I just start offering them directly?
Oh, first because we have a better price.
Well, not for the gym, because the gym's only getting 3%.
Yeah, but I mean, if you get your product in another place,
How are you going to convince all of these gyms to actually let you put your machine in their space?
yeah, well, at the beginning, you know that it's like the difficult part because they don't know us. But then, because it's not only in terms of money,
Uh-huh.
but also as the service. Because maybe, all right, if you want to sell to whatever distributor you have, it's okay at the beginning. But then if you realize that most of the gyms are selling with this kind of supplement box, it's most likely that you want to have a supplement box.
So, and what was the investment that you were looking for? How much was it?
That we are looking for?
Yes.
$150,000.
Okay.
But only
And
50.
can you run me through what that $150,000 would be used for again?
Yeah. Well, first it's separately in two parts.
Okay.
The $50,000
Alright.
that is gonna use it in this proportion for acquisition, design, and for the machinery. Then 29 for the inventory, and the other part is for the software, the marketing, customer service, and logistics, occupancy, trademark registration. That's like for the first part.
Okay.
And then the other $100,000 is most of the money is for acquisition of more machines, because with the other $100,000 we don't have to pay, for example, trademark registration and that stuff. It's only like for more machines and growth in the market.
So of that with $50,000, will any machines be purchased out of there, or would that be in the next stage?
Yeah, with this money we're gonna buy 6 machines.
Okay.
Yeah, and then with these machines we're gonna grow to 11, but we don't need another investment here.
Okay.
We need another investment here to grow to all that I already showed.
Okay.
Yeah.
Now, after that initial $50,000, what do you think you mentioned your largest cost would just be the acquisition of more machines, right? How much are you budgeting towards actually marketing and going out to get these agreements signed with different gyms?
10% of the.
So of that next $100,000, spending $10,000 to go out and sign up how many more gyms?
Yeah, with the 10% and also the profit that we already have with
Okay.
yeah.
Do you think you're underestimating the difficulty in getting the gyms to actually allow you to, it's like Redbox, right?
Yeah.
It's kind of what I equate it to. Do you think you're underestimating the difficulty in actually getting the gyms to allow you to put your machine in there?
Well, it would be very difficult if we try to go, as you were saying, one and one.
Sure.
The idea here is go first with the ones that has like more gyms. So that's like the proof of.
So you mentioned that you currently have some sales.
Yeah.
I think it was $3,000 to $5,000 a month.
$5,000
Yeah.
per month.
What's the margin on that right now?
Depends, because now we are selling in two, we have two options.
Okay.
We sell directly to you as a final customer, or we sell to the gym and then the gym sells to you.
Okay.
So in the case of when we sell to the gym, we have 10% of margin.
Okay.
And if we sell to you, we have like 17%.
Okay. Why haven't you taken the profits of your current business to develop a machine and kind of prove additional investment?
Yeah, it's a good question. It's very easy to say. However, well, for example, in my case, and it's the same case with my partner, when you don't have anything, so your parents are giving money. But when you're starting making money, so sometimes your parents say, oh, so you already have money, so you don't need my money, so I don't give you money. So you have to use that money for different things. We are both studying, so that's why.
That's what you're using. All right. So you're looking for $50,000 to $150,000, and what type of equity are you offering for that investment?
Well, that's like for the next stage, but we are thinking about 50% of equity.
Okay. So you.
Shark Tank deal.
No, it's.
Entrepreneurs, please move to your next meeting.
So, it's very good to meet you. Thank you very much.
Thank you.